Grace and peace to you, friends. Welcome to the Oak Tree Journeys. My name is Mandy Oaks, and you are now part of the Encyclopedia Challenge, where we read the entire encyclopedia for fun. And I read from the Encyclopedia Americana of 1956 and the New Imperial Encyclopedian Dictionary of 1909. And right now, the New Imperial Encyclopedian Dictionary of 1909 is our main source until I run out of volumes, because I do not have the entire set. If you are a regular listener, then you know that I don't have the entire set, but I do have the entire set of the Encyclopedia Americana, which we will switch to once I run out of the 1909 volumes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this with your friends and family members. Anyone who is interested in words and learning about words, names of people, places. Anyone who's just interested. If you've ever read the entire encyclopedia, I want to know. Let me know if you've already read the encyclopedia. And what encyclopedia did you read? And did you enjoy reading it? To comment, if you're listening from a podcast, I know you can't comment, so just drop me a line at theoaktreejourneys.com. Well, I am very excited to get started today, so let's go ahead and start. Now, we left off yesterday. We read abstinent. That's not abstinent, but abstinent. And for a full list of the words that we've already read, and for a full list of words for today, please go to theoaktreejourneys.com and select Encyclopedia Challenge. And you'll also find bonus videos. There is a little bonus section now. There is one little straggler bonus on the Encyclopedia Challenge. And also, if there is a word that you want to know more about, it could be a name of a person, a place, whatever. If you want to know more about it, but you don't have time to look it up, let me know in either the comments below on YouTube or by going to my website, theoaktreejourneys.com. Let me know what word it is. Whenever we have 5 or more words, we'll do a bonus video where I deep dive into those words. So far we have 3, and those 3 are starred on theoaktreejourneys.com in the list of words from the Encyclopedia Challenge. Okay, so we are going to start with the 1909 Encyclopedia and Dictionary, and then end before break with the Encyclopedia Americana. Now, our first word for today is absorb. That's absorb. And it is a verb, and it means to drink in as a sponge, to swallow or suck up, wholly to engage, to engross, to be absorbed. Absorbing, absorbed, absorbent, drinking in or sucking up, imbibing. That which sucks up or imbibes, or a vessel that imbibes or takes up. Absorbents, plural, substances such as magnesia and chalk that remove acidity in the stomach. Absorbable, that may be sucked up. Absorptive, having the power to suck up. Absorption, the set of drinking in or sucking up, the act or process of taking up digested and assimilated matter by absorbents. Absorbing ground, in paint, the ground that has been prepared for a picture in oil colors, which sucking in the oils imparts a strength and brilliance to the colors. So there's for all of you artists out there. Synonym of absorb, to swallow up, engulf, engross, imbibe. Absorbents is the next word, and it just says see lacteals and lymphatics, so we have to wait for the L's for that. Right, and absorption, in botany, it is believed that plants absorb carbonic acid gas and also to some extent fluids by their leaves and other aerial organs, and it is supposed that this absorption takes place principally through the stomata of the leaves, see leaves, and both by the upper and under surface of the leaf, in some plants by both surfaces indifferently, in others much more powerfully by the one surface or the other. But plants depend principally upon their roots for nourishment, and it is at the extremities of their fibrils that absorption takes place most rapidly, according to a peculiar process to which has been given the name endosmos. Okay. We have absorption, and this is our last word in the new Imperial Encyclopedia and Dictionary. Absorption in chemistry. Absorption is the taking up of a gas by a liquid or by a porous solid, and in natural philosophy it is the taking up of rays of light and heat by certain bodies through which they are passing. Absorption of light is the retention of some rays and the reflection of others when they pass into an imperfectly transparent body. If all were absorbed, the body would be black. If none, it would be white. But when some rays are absorbed and others reflected, the body is then of one of the bright and lively colors. In chemistry, the coefficient of absorption of a gas is the volume of the gas reduced to 0 degrees and 760 millimeters. Okay, that's 0 degrees centimeters and 760 millimeters of pressure, which is absorbed by the unit of volume of any liquid. Absorption of heat is the retention and consequent disappearance of rays of heat in passing into or through a body colder than themselves. Absorption of the earth is a term used by Kircher and others for the subsidence of tracts of land produced by earthquakes or other natural agencies. Okay, so that is from the 1909. Now we're going to find out what absorption is in chemistry in 1956. So let me just drink some water real quick. And let's go to the Encyclopedia Americana of 1956 and read about absorption in chemistry before break. So absorption in chemistry, the taking up of a gas by a liquid or by a porous solid. In natural philosophy, the taking up of rays of light and heat by certain bodies through which they are passing. Absorption of light is the retention of some rays and the reflection of others when they pass into an imperfectly transparent body. If all were absorbed, the body would be black. So far, that's the same as what we just read. If none, it would be white, but when some rays are absorbed and others reflected, the body is then of one of the bright and lively colors. In chemistry, the coefficient of absorption of a gas is the volume of the gas reduced to 0 degrees. Well, that might be Celsius, sorry guys, and 760 mm pressure, which is absorbed by the unit of volume of any liquid. Absorption of heat is the retention and consequent disappearance of rays of heat in passing into or through a body colder than themselves. Absorption of the earth is a term used by Kircher and others for the subsidence of tracts of land produced by earthquakes. In physiology, absorption consists of a series of complicated processes by which the necessary constituents of the body are taken in at certain parts to be distributed to the places of need. The chief substances are water and salts, mainly absorbed in the small intestines, fats chiefly taken in the cells of the intestinal mucosa after a complicated series of chemical changes, carbohydrates, chiefly absorbed at various parts of the intestinal canal after a conversion into the monosaccharides, and proteins, which are chiefly taken up by the blood vessels after passing through the epithelial cells of the intestinal mucosa as peptones, proteases, or amino acids. Proteids are not absorbed in the stomach. See also digestion, gases, kinetic theory of light, occlusion, spectroscopy. Right. And here's a little thing it tells us to consult. It says consult Bayliss, W.N. Principles of General Physiology, 1924. Starling, H. Principles of Human. It says, okay, here we go. This is why I got confused. It says Principles of Human Physiology of 1926. So this 1956 volume is still using the 1920s information. Okay, and with that last absorption, we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, our next word will be abstain. Okay, so we'll be back in just a minute. Hi, I hope you enjoyed that segment from my podcast, The Oak Tree Journeys, from the Encyclopedia Challenge. To hear the entire episode, please visit the link at the bottom in the description. And please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe and share it to anyone you know who wants to read the entire encyclopedia or who's just interested in words. Thank you again and have a blessed day.